Hi there. So I want to share with you quickly how you can study like a pro. Now you see, passing the ICA examination, it's a challenging area, or it's challenging for many people because of work, family, and then the studies that they have to do, the various stress that they have to go through in the preparation for the exams. But I believe that there is a way you have to position yourself so that you can increase your chances of passing the exam. Now you see, you cannot attend lectures for one. You cannot attend a single lecture for a topic and think you understand the topic. For instance, if you go for lectures today and the lecturer teaches you IFRS 15, revenue from contract with customers, or public fund in public sector accounting and finance, or activity-based costing in marginal costing, or cost of capital in management accounting, or the concept of free cash flow in advanced financial management, or the issue about capital allowance in taxation and fiscal policy, or audit procedure in audit and assurance, it does not mean you understand. Now, in the class, you may seem to understand. The concept may sound good. You may it looks like you understand it, but you don't really understand. You don't really get it. Because if you close that book, come back to that same thing about 3 days or 1 week or 2 weeks later, you realize that your mind is literally empty. Your mind is blind, and you cannot figure out how you can really understand this thing. And one of the things also that I have realized is many people attend lectures stressed, tired from the day's work. All right, you are stressed, you are tired, so your mind is not as productive, as retentive as it would have been when you start your day early in the morning. So then it becomes challenging anytime you go for lectures. So really you think you are assimilating, but your mind is already stressed, and you are not able to assimilate. So in this jungle, literally in this jungle, how then do you navigate your path so that you don't waste money, you don't waste your time, you don't waste your resources, right? Registering for an exam and not passing the exam. I believe that there is what we call the concept of doing something over and over again. I believe that you cannot attend a single lecture and understand something. And that is what I tell my students all the time. Yes, I may be amazing. Yes, I may be able to explain concepts to you for you to understand the concept, but that does not mean that you really understand it. You need to go back there, rewatch the lecture videos, go back there, listen to my audio lessons. You're going to need to go back there and solve the questions that we have solved again, and solve some other questions again, so that you understand the concept that underline each topic that you are taking. And that is the same thing that I want to tell you. If you want to really increase your chances of passing the exams, if you want to really prepare yourself to pass the ICA exam, if you really want to avoid the stress, the pain, and then the resources wastage, then you need to study like a pro. What does that mean? It means that you need to study as though this is the only chance you have in writing the exams. Now I know you're going to tell me, Nhyira, but that is how I study. But I put it to you that it's a lie. You don't study as though this is the last chance you have for the exams, because you are relaxed, because you are not learning again, because you are not going over what you have learned. Now that is why I have created various platforms to provide content for ICA students. That is my objective. That is my mission, that I'll provide you with a lot of contents so that you can prepare well for the exam. So irrespective of where you are attending lectures, as far as you are an ICA student, I believe that you can benefit a lot from my resources. I believe you can benefit a lot from the things that I do. So what I want you to do is this: for any topic that you learn, you must watch the video again, you must listen to the lecture again, so if it is about recording your lectures, maybe you go for lectures, then you ask permission from your lecturer that say, I want to record the lecture. I want to record the lectures today. Maybe it can be audio. You record it. Whatever the lecturer is saying, you record it, and so that that tape can be played over. Because when you hear something over and over again, you are telling your mind that this information is important. So your mind keep it so that it can recollect it within the shortest possible time. But if you hear something once and you don't hear it again, then you are literally telling your mind that this thing is not necessary, so your mind dump it somewhere, and it's going to take a long time before you can really recollect it. It is not that you don't remember, it is not that it is not in your mind, but because you did not listen to it again, you did not watch it again the next day, you did not go over it several times, your mind just dumps it somewhere unconsciously, so that telling your mind that, or telling yourself that you don't need that information. So what do you have to do? Maybe record the lectures, audio or video, or maybe you cannot have access because of the large size of the class. So maybe you are at the back, so you can't really listen or hear the lectures properly, or you can't even record the lectures properly. If that is the case, or whatever is the case, that is why you need to go on YouTube. You go to my channel, Nhyira Premium. I have lecture videos there on various topics, on various subjects. So you can download those lectures and watch those lectures again. You watch them again. You watch them again. Then you understand the principles. You understand the concepts. You understand the underlining, the foundations of each topic, of each subject, so that you can position yourself to be able to pass the exams. Now, that is video on YouTube. You can also go on SoundCloud, Nhyira Premium, and get audio lectures of the same thing. So you put it on. Maybe you are going for jogging. You are jogging, you are listening to lectures. You are in the maybe eating, you are listening to lectures. You are bathing, there is an audio playing about the lectures. You are doing something, the audio is playing. So once you are listening to the thing over and over again, it will now tell your mind that, hey, this information is important, and so it will retain it. So immediately you are solving a question. Once you read the question, that thing will just drop up on how you must treat it in the exam hall. I believe that this is what is going to help you, to assist you in preparing for the exam. So go on YouTube, make sure you download those videos, study them. Go on SoundCloud, download those audios, listen to them. Every single day also I release videos on all of these platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and then SoundCloud. For iTunes, we will be coming there shortly, because we are preparing to also host some of our content on iTunes. So these are the platforms that you have available. I know you are on these platforms. I know you use these platforms. That is why I am coming to you in this way. That is why I am providing you with this content. So make sure you make use of these contents. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Every single day I'll be releasing 5 videos. 5 videos. So follow me on Instagram. I'll be releasing videos like this. Follow me on SoundCloud. I'll be releasing audios. Then you like my page on Facebook, I'll be releasing videos, and I teach live every Sunday 4:30 p.m. on Facebook Live, and I answer questions of students. So this is what I want you to do. This is how you can study like a pro, so that wherever you are, whoever you are with, whatever you are doing, you can be learning, and that is how you can prepare for the exam. So I want you to quit the syndrome of one lecture done deal, because I know many people go for lectures and that is all. 2 weeks before lectures, then they start opening their books. No, if you want to reduce your chances of failing the exams and increase your chances of passing the exams, then you can become successful in that vein. So this is what I believe you have to do if you want to pass the exams.